Okay, so after watching The Last Jedi a couple months ago, I've been seeing theories. People be talking about how the movie suck. I'm gonna be basing my opinion on this movie and basing what I didn't like or liked about it. So like, let's start with what I like about it. I like that Luke did a great sacrifice to save the Resistance, but I feel like Luke should have did that in Episode 9. But he did still aid the Resistance in Episode 8, but didn't die yet. If that happened, everyone would have calmed down. People would think this is the best sequel movie, most likely. That movie's losing their supporters because Luke was an a-hole in The Last Jedi more than he was in the originals. Like, that's what I feel like should have happened. I think Snoke should have also been lived up to Episode 9 too. He got killed off so early. One minute we saw him, the next minute we seen about like his death and everything, and we barely saw his powers. We only saw two powers. Like that's how annoying. He don't even have to show his powers. He could just go on holocoms like the Emperor did to Vader in the original trilogy, and guide Kylo Ren to find Rey, and Luke. So like, if that happened, I believe that this whole it'll be kind of good because you can see Kylo Ren needs guidance from his own master, and stop making Leia Mary Sue. Every time I see Rey, she bested someone. She's always better than everyone. That's what I hate about this part because she's always better than somebody. Like she don't even have to go in harm. She already knows who's gonna win in Episode 9. The villains won this movie. In Episode 9, the good guys are gonna win because Rey is a Mary Sue. If they stop making Rey a freaking Mary Sue, maybe it'll be more questionable. Cause remember Luke in Episode 5 when I first saw him, I thought he was gonna die in Episode 6. Then when I saw Episode 6, I was for one shocked because Luke made a lot of mistakes. That's Luke has injuries. Rey doesn't. Like every single character I see has injuries. Kylo Ren had an injury and he survived. Rey bested him in a lightsaber duel. Okay, let me tell you something. If we just ran up to the lightsaber and knighted the blade and just fight it, Kylo Ren, I wouldn't even mind it that much. But only to one day you're in like Jakku, wanting to find your destiny somewhere. The next day you're just in the most in front of the most powerful being in the galaxy. I feel like if that was a 1 day, 2 days jump period. Man, if they're really gonna fix this, they need to make a 4 years jump period between the Last Jedi and the Episode 9. I don't even know what they're gonna name it, but let's get back into the what I liked about how because we saw Leia lose her Force powers, but what I didn't like about it is that Leia was losing the Force powers in like a space scene. If we only saw her put a hand up, like lose the Force at least once, and grab like a crate or something, that would have been way better because we could have just seen Leia losing her Force powers. No, I know Luke might have taught her some Force powers throughout the years, but I feel like that Leia. I thought Leia was gonna die, and I think that would have been a perfect moment to kill her off and wait till Luke to Episode 9. Luke is the main reason why everyone watches trilogy. Episode 9, not that much people want to see anymore. And I don't know, I didn't make my decision yet, but I feel like I want to see it, but I just don't want to see it like right away because I feel like Episode 9 was like it's gonna be really about just the same as Return of the Jedi. Rey's gonna best Kylo Ren again, and the Resistance is gonna win, and then we're gonna have another maybe Episode 10. If there's an Episode 10, I'm not watching it because this is getting too far. I already watched 1 to 9. I feel like it should end in 9 because I don't want to see 10, 11, 12. If they do make a 10, 11, 12, they should make it about the Revan. Revan should be like canon now because everyone loves him. But let's get back into the point. Okay, so what I think that should have been taken out is the Finn and Rose thing. I love Finn, don't get me wrong, but he should be more with like Leia, Poe, like that's or Chewie. Like I don't know who Rose is. I don't care for that character. I don't even like that character to be honest. Who the heck is she? Who like she is like a she's like a random character that comes out of nowhere. I don't like that crap. That's lazy editing. They could have made things more better. She could have been a girl that was on a planet and she signed up in the beginning of the movie or something like that. Like, that would have been way better. Like, they should have made her like a character that comes out of nowhere. Like, that's it. Like, maybe that would be much better. Like, but then only to have ways to go away. Finn don't like her no more as a girlfriend. He still likes her as a friend only. After all that in episode 7. I like episode 7, don't get me wrong, because it was great editing, great plot. Kylo Ren was a mystery. Kylo Ren freaked the crap out of me when I first saw him. And I'm like, whoa. Then when I saw episode 8, I'm like, I ain't that much intimidated by him anymore. If they made Kylo Ren put on like a Vader helmet or something, and then he wears it right in front of Luke, and the two of them clash blades, Luke would remember his old times. Like, that'd been badass. But only to know that Rey's gonna win. Rey was bested Luke. That is so annoying. Like, Rey could best anyone. He could best it Anakin. He could best it Palpatine. Like, I mean, she could best it Palpatine, Anakin. I keep saying he. I'm getting confused up with Finn because I'd be like he, she. I say he more. But like she could best Palpatine. She could best Darth Plagueis. She could best Revan. If anything, she needs all the characters to team up on each other to best her. Due to the plot, Rey would have killed them all. But if it wasn't for plot, she would have got the sword. Kylo Ren could have destroyed Rey if they wanted to make a great editing. Only if Kylo Ren just won the Starkiller base battle, or maybe make it a tie and things go the same. But Rey, how did Rey learn those force powers that fast? I know, some people say that she went in Kylo Ren's mind and learned more about him and lost his powers against him. That doesn't make sense. They're making up excuses that I don't even like. Okay, let's go to talk about the things I did like. What I like about it is that we seen Luke holding finally his father's lightsaber again. It was so badass. If only he was actually there with a blue and green. Imagine, 2 lightsabers. One green, one blue. That would have been badass. Like, I would have imagined casting blades with Kylo Ren, defeating him, and has a choice to kill him, but he realized that Kylo Ren still has a purpose, and he let him go. That would have been so badass. Everyone would have loved that, I'm pretty sure. And then, if we just made Kylo Ren at least have the lightsaber do with Rey this time, and the two and the two of them was like slashing blades with each other. That would have been so great because, you know what? Kylo Ren could have bested her this time and threatened to destroy her if she didn't join him and she refused and force push him back or something and just runs off. Like, that would have been way better. Then we could have seen Chewie actually doing something rather than just seeing him for like 4 to 5 minutes and then the end of the movie. Like, man, they had so many opportunities wasted with these moments. Okay, so what I did like about it is that Kylo Ren's like, let the past die, kill it if you have to. I like that line because we see Leia and Kylo looking out at the window, looking at each other, Leia begging her son to come back to him, how she still loves him after everything he did. If we had one scene where Kylo Ren and Leia talk to each other, bested the whole movie. At least like a force bond or something. That would best the whole movie, like, because Kylo Ren will realize that he still has a mother that loves him and wants to be there for him and wants to help him the best she could. And he most likely would have like felt remorse, and we could have seen more like him. But he said he was gonna finish what Vader started. Now, it looks like to me he's finishing what Palpatine started. I don't care what you say. But let's get back to the point. Okay, so what I did like is that we seen the Praetorian Guards in action. And they actually kind of defeated Rey and Kylo, but Kylo Ren realized he had to be like a Jedi to defeat them instead of a Sith or a Knight of Ren. He had to be like a Jedi to defeat them. But Kylo Ren should have, like, no lie, got knocked down by them. Rey should have at least been injured and stabbed in a leg or something by a Praetorian Guard, because we could prove that Rey is not a Mary Sue. Okay, so let me say something. Telling Ryan Johnson to kill himself, that's going too far. He's a human being. he has remorse. He has guilt for himself. So he should. You guys shouldn't be saying kill yourself to Ryan Johnson. It's just a movie. That's going too far. But like, only if you don't know how to do Star Wars and try to not make a movie where two blades clash blades, then no one's gonna like it. Every Star Wars movie, you see someone clashing blades with each other because it's good because like we see clash blades, we see all these people clashing blades with each other. And to be real with you, I saw a little bit of the original Episode 9, and I'm not gonna lie, that shit was badass because like that shit was like Episode 9 was gonna be about how Luke had to rescue Rey and everything. Man, that crap was good. That would have been a good Episode 9. Or even in Episode 8, they could have changed that around. Like, they had so many chances to save the character of Luke Skywalker, but they made him into an even bigger a-hole. I already knew that when they made these movies, they were gonna turn Luke into a maniac. I already knew it because when he threw away that lightsaber, I'm like, nah, he ain't gonna be that good as he used to be. I know he's old, but he should have been able to do at least a few dodges and flips over Kylo Ren and fight him even more, nearly look down at him on the floor. But like Ryan Johnson is a horrible director. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry, but he didn't finish off with what Episode 7 started. That's what I love about Episode 7. It was a great surprise. I know it wasn't that good because we learned a little bit about the characters. Then Episode 8 was supposed to be more about the characters. I thought Luke was gonna take the lightsaber and start training Rey. If he trained Rey into lightsaber combat, it made more sense because she would have a reason. And if she trained her in Force powers, she would have been able to help Luke defeat Kylo Ren and Snoke. So like, I feel like Ryan Johnson didn't do that good on this movie, but he did okay on the movie. So I'm gonna give it a neutral. I don't care what you say. Like, I'm a neutral person. Like, I think half of the fan base is neutral because on both sides of the parties, where one is about, oh, I didn't like the Last Jedi. Oh, I hate the Last Jedi. It was so horrible. Like, I'm on both sides because I have a feeling for the hate and I have a feeling for the like, because the like and hate is like really understandable. I put them together and I found neutral. Like, that's it. Like, I'm neutral for the Last Jedi. So I hope you guys give a thumbs up on this video, and bye.